Hey guys, it's Tim, and here I have another guide, a solo stealth guide on Overkill. This time it's Nightclub, which personally I found it pretty difficult. It took me quite a while to get it done right. It's quite simple to start off with. You just go through the front door and make your way through the club. And if you can, look up at the window at the boss's office just to see. I didn't do it there, but sometimes you can see if there's any people up there, so just so that you're aware. So go through like that, through the poker room really quickly, hide behind the crates, put your mask on, and out here there's a guy. He's kind of like the bank manager in the bank heist. He'll have a key card, so if you're lucky he'll be there. Other times he won't be there, and so if he's there then you get the key card and it's great. Otherwise you'll have to come into this room where often there should be one or two guards. Sometimes no guards are there at the start, but guards frequently walk into this room here, so it's a good place to kind of pick them off one by one. And if you're lucky, if you didn't get the key card from that guy, then if you're lucky you'll get a key card from one of the guards who will walk into this room. If no guards walk in for a while, just set up the drill or go have a wander around the kitchen area, see if you can stealthily take out any guards. But sometimes I found when I was going through it, when I was practicing, I wouldn't get any key card at all for a long time, so I'd have to drill it open, and then I don't know, it's just more time consuming. But if you look here, it's been nearly 2 minutes when we're already in the room. If you can, body up the bags of the dead guards you kill, and then bring them up here. Just keep them out of sight from people. Because if any guards walk into that room here, which they frequently do, I can't stress that enough, so you have to be careful whenever you go downstairs into that room. If they come in, they can't, there's no evidence of any guards dying, basically, if you just hide it all away. Now you need to be careful here, because sometimes the drill will be sort of loud, and it'll cause you to get detected, so people on that upstairs sitting area sometimes can hear the drill, and it gives away the whole game. But I don't have this perk, but I think there's a perk for silent drills, so that could be useful if you decide to, I think it's down the technician route, so if you decide to go down there a little bit, then you can get that perk. But most of the time it's fine with just the regular drill. Like there, it was fine. Often there's a little money bag down behind, underneath that couch, and normally there's one by that chair there as well at the bottom of the stairs. And so once the drill's on, I just head down here and patrol this little area, keeping an eye out on the dude I got down, making sure no guards sort of wander and see him. And as you can see there's a guy who just waits in that corridor sometimes as well, so take him down stealthily. Remember, silence pistols, that's all you need basically. Bag up this dude. Be careful when going past the kitchen door especially, because the gangsters or guards or whatever you want to call them, they'll be wandering through there quite frequently. Keep saying frequently. Say frequently, frequently. Great. Just pile up the bodies and wait. Here I sped things up because now it's just a waiting game and fixing the drills. This is the boring part of stealth, just sitting and waiting. Keep patrolling this area often, as guards will keep going in there, like so. Here's another guard. Take him down, cover him up. I find that it's only really about 4 guards who will actually go into that room. So it's sort of like, generally when I was doing this, I thought if I killed 4 guards, then there's less likely that a guard will sort of be patrolling that area. There's a guard in the poker room, and there's some other guards who mainly stick to the actual club area itself. I think we might see some later, but yeah, so generally like when you get 4 guards down, then it's fine. The area is usually secure, but you can never be too careful, so just keep an eye out anyway, just as an extra precaution. Just keep waiting, keep an eye out. Now the drill is very nearly done. make sure you've taken all the money out of this little area. And for this, you can buy an asset which has a truck that you can just throw the money bags out the window, but I didn't do that here. I haven't used any assets at all. Just take the money. If you have the long throw perk, that is also, I think, kind of almost required for this. Well, it helps a lot. So just throw the bags down to the bottom of the stairs, just on the right there, sort of cushion them up against the wall next to the bookshelf, and then we'll be going around the other side and pulling them through the wall. So again, just before I dedicate myself to this point, just sort of checking the area once more, just in case any guards come around from behind, or I don't know, just to be secure. And now we're coming up to the fun bit, which doesn't seem like it should work, but somehow it does. This is why you're going to need the long throw pack. Be careful of this doorway here. It's not always spawned, but sometimes it's there. Now you need to throw the bags behind the DJ so that they hit the wall on the other side of the stage. Again, be careful that you don't get spotted. You can't, if you stay up there too long, someone will start to look at you, but you still have plenty of time to go hide. Now walk across the stage, hug the wall tight, drop down, avoid the guy coming out the toilets, and get into the safety of the bathroom. Now somehow that works. That's sort of exploiting the AI of this game, I suppose, but it works that way. Now we can pull the bags through the wall and just dump them into the bathroom, ready for the next step. You have to watch out. Sometimes there are people sitting on those chairs, sometimes there's not, and they can look at you through the door, and question marks are raised, and also the people on the dance floor. Sometimes the DJ is dancing around, but you can still get past even if he's dancing around. It may seem like impossible to walk across the stage when the DJ is dancing around it, but I did it once and it's fine. You just have to time it a bit more. Maybe when his back's turned to you, start your crossing. Now the next stage, we have to get up those stairs to the right outside the door, and just sort of wait till there's no sort of detection at all, and then make your move. Here you have to be careful that there's no one coming down the stairs at the same time you're going up. Just keep your head down, and then once you get up the stairs you should be out of sight from the people on the lower floor. Then with your bags, throw them at that window. They'll land down on top of that couch, and then head back downstairs and do the same thing with the other bag. A guy had walked in here, so I had to get out pretty quick. I got pretty close, so I managed to get out of there before anything bad happened. Now a woman is coming down the stairs, and the guy is just left the toilet, so that was an extremely close call. You have to be careful of that. Sometimes if a guy walks in while you're in the toilet, then you can just hide in that little cubicle. But there you saw I literally walked almost through that guy, and he didn't like detect me. So it just shows if you keep your head down, don't look directly at the civilians, and you should be fine. And then you come out again and get ready for the next step. Just hide in this little zone here and pull the bags through. Now if there's lots of people out on this balcony, which here there's just a bartender, so I throw the bags over the balcony and back down towards that alleyway by the side of the nightclub. But if there's lots of people, you can just go around the stairs near the entrance and then hop out the window by the cloakroom. But you have to be careful of the attendant at that area as well. You can just hop out the window and into the alleyway. And here I'm nervous because I'm wondering whether I'll be able to make it. You have to jump over that couch and into the alleyway. So if you have like the less pain from falling perk, it might help, but you don't die from this fall anyway. So there you go. It's enough. I can like it's okay to do it if there's one person there. She can't quite detect you in time. Now it's pretty plain sailing to the van. Just a precaution, I'd throw my bags across just to save me from having to run back and forth often. And cross the road. the bouncer shouldn't be able to see you, and neither should the civilians outside. And now, whether you have 2 bags, or 3 bags, or 4 bags, you should be able to get back to the van safely. This is kind of the point where everything should be okay. If you want to be extra cautious, you could always put down an ECM jammer at the end there, just in case that bartender did see me when I jumped off. If she did sort of raise the alarm and start detecting me, well, not quite raise the alarm, but if I put down an ECM jammer, then that would prevent her if her detection meter did reach the full point of exposure, or whatever you want to call it. And now, just finishing up the level. It looks quite simple, but it took me a while to do because lots of little things can go wrong. Like sometimes I'd randomly turn a corner and I'd sort of run straight into a guard. Next, I'll be working on like framing frames. Hopefully a video of that will be coming out soon. So for now, thanks for watching, and come back soon. Bye.